Stevie Aaron, our ring announcer, could not have been more correct when he said the biggest grudge match in NGW. El Leggero, the Mexican sensation, against that man right there, his former best friend, his former Los Amigos tag team partner, British Wrestling's crown prince of betrayal, Dara Diablo. This is a man who we have seen go to ungodly depths in his hatred for his former tag team partner. Envy, jealousy, betrayal. These are almost biblical sins committed by that man under the hood. A man who has shaved his head bald and stripped away everything that we knew of him in an attempt to complete a mission that has become his sole focus for the last year. And that mission is to beat El Leggero. He's spoken about it for months. We've seen the build-up for weeks. Will it happen? We're about to find out. And only one man stands in the way of Dara Diablo achieving that goal. One man who has become the heart and soul of all that is good in British professional wrestling. That one man is the Mexican sensation. That one man is El Leggero. Regular viewers of this show will know only too well exactly why Leggero receives the ovation that he receives when he walks into this building. Because fans of New Generation Wrestling will know that El Leggero has gone through hell and high water in his quest to become one of the very best wrestlers in the United Kingdom today. A former NGW tag team champion, a former NGW heavyweight champion, and he would have been possibly, arguably, the first ever NGW undisputed unified champion if it were not for the actions of the man he will face. The man who stands across from him in the ring right now. The man who betrayed him in front of viewers nationwide. The man known as British Wrestling's crown prince of betrayal, Dara Diablo. Man, what a grudge match. And Diablo has not taken his eyes off Leggero. And Leggero now fixing his sights on Diablo. Comes in the ring and whoa, look at that. Dara Diablo and Leggero was waiting for it. Man, if anything is more evident of the animosity that is developed between these two men, that start says it all. Big clothesline sends Diablo to the outside, and this one is well underway. Back with you here on British Wrestling Weekly, and Leggero up and over in a huge main event grudge match. The Mexican sensation against British Wrestling's crown prince of betrayal. That man right there, Dara Diablo. It's a match over a year in the making, and we are finally seeing it in front of a jam-packed Hull City Hall. My God, what a main event. What a main event. And this one started right out of the blocks, but so far Leggero has the upper hand, taking it to his former tag team partner, and the man who cost him becoming the first ever undisputed unified champion. And a referee there, taking Leggero back there, and oh my God! And Leggero, overhead, belly to belly, T-bone suplex into the corner. Leggero looked like he landed hard, he looked like he landed hard on his head. And give credit to Diablo because he exploded out of nowhere. Who can forget when Dara Diablo won a hair versus hair match with Matt Myers, and instead of shaving Matt Myers, he then looked into the camera with a clear message to El Leggero and shaved his own head bald. It was one of the most bizarre things I have seen in over 22 years of being involved in British wrestling, but it spoke volumes of the focus, the sheer force of will and determination of that man to do what he has dreamt of for over a year, and that is to beat El Leggero in their next singles match. Don't forget that when Dara Diablo and El Leggero were friends, Leggero granted Diablo a shot at his then heavyweight title for NGW. Yet, in front of his hometown fans. Dara Diablo was booed, even though being a fan favourite, because of the sheer popularity of El Leggero. It took Diablo off his game, and Diablo would lose his match against his best friend. The two men shook hands, and we thought that was the end of the story. But little did we know that that splinter in the mind of Dara Diablo festered into a pus-filled boil that led to him turning his back on Leggero and the fans and becoming crowned British Wrestling's Crown Prince of Betrayal. It's a story we have followed for over 12 months, and it's finally come to a head. But the question on everybody's mind is this: will Dara Diablo's proverbial deal with the British Wrestling Devil pay off, and will he beat El Leggero? Because if he does not, the question then is the sacrifice he has made in losing all of his friends and all of his fans for nothing? Diablo has literally sacrificed it all to beat Leggero, and Leggero has sacrificed his friendship to prove he can beat Diablo, and look at that kick. Just a 2 count there, and Leggero, look at the fire of El Leggero kicking out in here. But the look in the eyes of Diablo, man, very rarely do you see a match with such, anticipation and animosity and tension in the air. It is so thick in the whole city hall, you can cut it with a knife, because these two men would be having this fight whether there was a crowd there or not. And Leggero coming back, and Diablo, big European style uppercut, but Leggero not letting up. Huge forearm back by Diablo, and a big kick there. Back and forth these two men as Leggero hits the ropes, and side suplex there into a backbreaker. And did you see the arch of the back of El Leggero? Almost snapped him there. And Diablo soaking in the animosity from this crowd. Ref in position again, and just a 2. And Leggero there, you can see the pain on that kick out compared to the one we saw just a minute ago, because that backbreaker has taken a toll on the spine of the Mexican sensation. Close fist there, and the referee's going to want to do something there. It's very hard, yeah, and he does. Refereeing needs to be a bit more forceful in this one, because with the amount of tension between these two men, anything could happen. What a main event we have, and if you think this is a big main event, we are following it up on next week's show with one equally as big. I won't spoil it, but trust me, wait until the end of the hour when you find out what we're going to see on next week's programme. But right now, Dara Diablo, what's he got there? He's got a bottle of some kind of liquid. What is that he's got? He's got something there. Oh, and he just spat that liquid in the face of El Leggero. I think that was a throwback to their days of Los Amigos. And if that liquid's what I think it is, I'm not going to repeat it on daytime TV, but that has angered the Mexican sensation. Look at this! Wow! Power! Missile dropkick there by Leggero. Diablo spat in the face of Leggero. And if this match wasn't heated enough, Diablo may have made a big mistake in escalating it to the next level. Listen to this crowd. Leggero hits the ropes, comes back. And he's not done yet. Follows in again. Big uppercut. And he's still going in for a third. Look at that. Oh my God, and a fourth one. Leggero really on fire here. Second rope on the inside. Big drop kick takes Diablo down. And this crowd here chanting CCC. And I tell you what I see right now. I see the Mexican sensation taking it to the man who cost him making British wrestling history and becoming the first ever NGW Unified Undisputed Champion against Rampage Brown. I've not forgotten it, and you can bet nor has El Leggero or this jam-packed crowd. Jam-packed to the rafters for this main event on British Wrestling Weekly. Leggero hits the ropes again. And he is really chopping down Diablo like a tree. Knocks him in the ropes one more time. And Leggero is just relentless. Comes back one more time, and Diablo there Desperation boot under the chin. Ducks a clothesline. Does Leggero. Comes back. Ace crusher. Oh, but Diablo lands on his feet and a kick there. Man, that was fast. That was fast. Give him credit. It was well scouted. And what's he going for? It's not that jackhammer. Oh, he went for the jackhammer, but Leggero reversed and a reverse DDT. Thick and fast. Back and forth. Rapid in position. 2 and whoa. Whoa. Intense passage of action in this huge grudge match in our main event. As a chant of El Leggero breaks out in the whole City Hall. Man, this is the kind of action you can expect from New Generation Wrestling. NGW laying the foundations of a British wrestling revival, and that revival is taking place right here on British Wrestling Weekly. Leggero to the top rope, Diablo up and, well, Diablo charged, Leggero moved, Diablo charges again, Leggero big boot to the face. God, this is fast. Leggero hits the ropes, goes for the C4O, and oh, Diablo caught him, Northern Lights suplex at a bridge, and he rolls through. Oh no, is he gonna, he goes for the jackhammer, if he hits this, it's gotta be all. Oh my God. 1, 2, Diablo, oh, and Leggero kicks out. My word. We have seen Dara Diablo beat so many opponents with that jackhammer. And for a moment there, I thought that Diablo was going to do what he said he was going to do and achieve the unthinkable and beat El Leggero, because do not get me wrong, Diablo is good, but El Leggero is in the upper echelon of British wrestling. If Diablo can beat him, but whoa, hold on. Diablo going for the mask of El Leggero. That mask is sacred. I mean, yeah, the referee breaking it up, and I mean, the mystery would be over if we saw the face of El Leggero. And in this life, there are some things that I'd rather keep a mystery. And one of those things is the identity of El Leggero. And Dara Diablo was looking to strip El Leggero of that mystery there. Goes for that T-bone suplex and Leggero fights out. And he's fighting for the match. And his mask and a big enziguri sends Diablo down. My God, El Leggero's good. My God, he is so good. Every time you count him out, every time you write him off, the Mexican sensation keeps on coming. And now it looks like, yeah, he's scaling to the top rope. He feels a change in the tide, as do I, as does his audience. On the top comes in, big crossbody, and oh, Diablo, oh my God, Diablo rolled through. Diablo rolls through, up onto the shoulders. And Leggero comes back and forth, and oh no! The referee took it in the face of the, oh! Leaping neck breaker there. And this situation, this does not look good. The referee taken out, and look at that face of British Wrestling's crown prince of betrayal. He has evil intentions in mind, and there appears to be no referee that can stop him. What's he gonna do? We need to get a second referee out here in the worst way. I'm being told we have to go to a commercial break, but oh no. Can we stay on it? We're going to have to take a commercial break, but don't go anywhere, because British Wrestling Weekly continues. We are back here with our main event grudge match on British Wrestling Weekly. Dara Diablo has a chair. Stood over a prone and fallen Mexican sensation. There is no referee and the situation looks critical. Leggero on his feet. Diablo swings and Leggero has that chair. Thank God. But Leggero, oh no. Chair shots are strictly forbidden in New Generation Wrestling. And if Leggero lets his rage and anger get the better of him, he could be suspended from this company. Diablo is begging him to do it. He is sick. He's saying, take my face off. Don't do it, Leggero. No one can blame Leggero for doing this, but he must be the bigger man, and he is. Leggero drops that chair. He refuses to sink to the gutter low levels of Dara Diablo, and good for him, because no one could. What? He's offering that. Leggero is offering a hand to Diablo, and that's a mistake. I do not trust this man. What's Leggero? Leggero using Diablo's own hatred against him, and up onto the shoulders. Look at the strength. The Mexican sensation with Diablo up and down. Death Valley driver. And And Leggero knew exactly what Diablo would do, and it may lead to Diablo's demise. Diablo rolling, can Leggero hit him? And he does! Diablo tried to move out of the way and inadvertently rolled straight into that splash. Ref in position, 2, and Leggero wins again. My God! Dara Diablo kicked out of that splash in the closest near full of this contest. Leggero cannot believe his eyes, and neither can I. But Leggero is feeling it. Diablo said that he will beat El Leggero, but from where I'm sat at ringside, that decision is not what we're about to see, because the C4L is on its way at Hull City Hall, and oh! My lord, he caught him in mid-air with that uppercut. I've never seen somebody have the C4L so well scouted as Dara Diablo. This one, we knew it was going to be intense, we knew it was going to be full of anger, but we did not, there was no way of guessing the drama. And Diablo now back with that chair in front of the referee, and now is Diablo willing to, and the referee, yeah, finally, this referee needs to get involved, because this one has the potential to break down fast, and the referee's not seen it, and the roll up there, come on ref, no, he's not going to, no, there's no way, that ref was way out of position. It could have been oh so different, and perhaps that's what Diablo had in mind. But Leggero, well, up on the shoulders again for Diablo. Diablo, and and he's got that, oh my God, he's unmasked. El Leggero's been unmasked. He's been unmasked. No, oh no. Oh my God, Dara Diablo.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is your winner, Dara Diablo.
I can't believe what we have just seen. Dara Diablo not only beat El Leggero, but he unmasked the Mexican sensation. That just happened out of nowhere. And Leggero's mask has been, Leggero is he's laying in the ring with that mask removed. What a moment. Diablo said that he would beat Leggero, and he has done it on this program. But not only has he done what he said he would do, he has unmasked British wrestling's most famous masked wrestler of a generation out of nowhere. That was a conclusion that I'm speechless. Wow. Well, look at this. El Leggero, thankfully somebody has covered him, but it's like Diablo has just put a cherry of humiliation on top of the cake of betrayal that he has served to El Leggero for the last year. And to Diablo, that cake must taste mighty sweet, because he has done what he promised he would do, and he has beaten El Leggero 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. To many, El Leggero is a superhero. El Leggero is a man of mystery, but every superhero has an arch nemesis, a supervillain, an opposite, and we have found out right here that opposite's name is Dara Diablo. What an incredible moment, and what an incredible main event. And the incredible main events keep on rolling, because on next week's show, we have one of our biggest title matches ever. Don't go anywhere.